And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another weekend edition of the KSL, the Korean StarCraft League, week number 73. I'm of course Josai VIP, and with me I'm joined by these amazing players, by the people in chat, and by my plushies as well. Welcome, one and all. Bienvenidos to our first series of the night already here. We cut the break short. We just jumped right into the game, right into the tournament. Exclamation mark B in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the bracket yourselves. The bracket is stacked, the bracket is live. We have plenty of representation throughout all races, thankfully. We have Hero, we have Björn, we have Kuro, we have Shin, and we have these two players before you as well. We are jumping on in and spawning in the top right hand corner of ley lines. We have the red Terran player. We have the South Korean Terran for Team Falcons. It is Bunny. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the Taiwanese Protoss player, the blue Protoss. It is Noise. Nice. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat, as it is Gamba time. Also, as we get into this, a big shout out to Rowdy. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 20 months. I can't believe it's May. It's been so long. But 20 months in a row. Thank you so much, Rowdy, for the support. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it, as always. Good, near and dear friend. Thank you so much for the support. Likewise, welcome to all those in the chat as well. I see Pecoeta in the chat. I see Baby Links as well. Andy, bienvenidos. El Machico. So many babies. so many babies. Oh my god. It's crazy. All the kids. We never pull out. As we are settling into our next All First series here. So far, nothing crazy. Bunny, he does go for an economic opener, going for a Rax expand into a factory. Likewise, Bunny also skips his Reaper. He does check the third base location, scouting with his Marine, scouting for proxies, but again is not scouting across the map. No SCV scout, no Reaper scout. Hola, mano. Suena tocar, papi. Sí. Good to see you. Bienvenidos, papi, bienvenidos. As here we go, we do have Nice. Likewise, opening up Sentry. Sentry openers have been very trendy here in PvT. Why? Because of the hallucination. So early NG overcharge into early hallucination scout across the map tells me that Nice is going to be fully aware of what is going on. He's going to be fully aware of the build and opener of Bunny. Hallucination dives in, does confirm the 1-1-1. The ranks in the factory into Starport. All is seen, all is spotted. Nice is aware. From here is also aware of the initial Marine opener. We can see it's going to be reactored, not Widowmine, reactored Hellion instead. Interesting. This can lead into a Hellion drop. This can lead into double Hellion, then into double Widowmine, and then we can drop across the map and try to harass at the same time. We'll see how aggressive Bunny plans on being, and yep, there it is. So double Hellion into double Widowmine. Ideally, you do want to try to line this up. You don't want to go in too preemptively ahead of time. Meanwhile, Nice already moving out ahead of time. Oh my god. Does already push out with a Stalker and a Sentry. You do see the Hellions take a lot of hits, have to back off, and right now Bunny is vulnerable, but with the help of these Widowmines, he can hold, he can defend. Yeah, Widowmines are waddle in. A couple of boys are being pulled as well. And so far, Bunny should be safe and sound. Force field tries to look down. That does lock down one of the Hellions. Hellion does fall for a Sentry, though. I would say not a bad trade here for Bunny. Not bad whatsoever. Widowmines, they will zone away. Oh, speaking of, oof, they don't just zone, they kill. And last down to one Stalker. Very nice pick off here by Bunny. Behind this is going to be loading up. They're dropping across the map. We have 3 Widowmines here in the medevac. And can he bait him in? Oh, never mind. Okay, can he bait him in? Oh my god. Not quite. Not yet. Speaking of bait, oh, the mine shot does go off. One Widowmine is going to be going down. Likewise, Nicely does set up a proxy across the map. How many gateways do we have? Jesus Christ, we have 1 so far, getting up to 5 gates. 2 base all in. 5 gates charged to base all in here at a Nice. Very unorthodox, very chaotic here from our Taiwanese Protoss player. Does dip in, does not get the SCV. Nice control there by Bunny, saving the SCV, diving into the bunker, preserving as many units as he can. So far, Bunny, he is holding on, but it's not about these 3 Stalkers. It's about the Warpin. It's about the 2 base all in that's coming his way. Again, that's so many gateways. Now, it looks like Nice is setting up for an expansion, so he will take a 3rd, but is being very, very heavy charged base here. I mean, checking the... The upgrades charge is already done. Zell should soon be warping in, and we'll see if Nice can break Bunny. as he's skipping his gases and just going pure minerals, pure charge lots, and the medevac does spot. Medevac does confirm. Mine just going off, massive connections. They'll go down instantly. But he holds. Bunny, he holds. He's got his tank. He's got his wooden mines. He does shut this down. This also explains as to why Bunny didn't move out with his mine drop. Once he saw the proxy, he stayed back, right? He stayed back. Bunny, he didn't get across the map. He's now more aware of what's going on. And this is setting Nice behind. So Nice, he delays his own forge, his own +1, his own blink as well, and his own third base in favor of charge. And alas, didn't quite work out, didn't quite get enough done. It does at least contain Bunny, but Nice, he was hoping for more damage. Behind this Bunny, a mine drop into Banshee play. No cloak, bear that in mind. Just regular Banshee moving in. Nice is in position, and Nice will shut this down. Oof. No damage dealt. Nice pick off here by Nice. Very nice pick off. Hallucination Scout does confirm stim timing, does confirm the 1-1-1 into 3 backs. Sorry, just sneezing. Yeah. Okay, we're good. So Nice is aware, and we'll see how long he can contain Bunny. As it stands at the moment, Nice, he's recovering, he's trying to catch back up tech-wise and catch back up economically. Nice, he has a ways to go. He has a ways to go to catch back up. Meanwhile, Bunny, he's building up his forces into stim, combat shields, and eventually will break out. And we'll see if Nice can slow him down. If he can pick up any key units. Speaking of, Nice rotates in. Doesn't quite get much done though. Bunny does get away. Does peel off, does get away. Oh. God, I'm so sneezy today. Jesus. We can calm down. Again, for the most part, Bunny is being contained, but did I say he's being contained? He breaks out. He is now breaking out here. Stim is going to finish up in a couple of seconds by the time the army gets across the map. Bunny, he does break out. And back at home, what does Nice have to defend? He's going to be able to warp in 5 Zelts at a time. He's got a decent amount of charge lots. He will have +1 in a couple of seconds. He should have it in time for the move out. Of course, Bunny is going to have the anti-armor missile. The Raven is available. Raven is available here. As Bunny's moving in. Now remember, there is no Matrix. There is no Disable. Blast does get the shot off. Ooh, does connect. Mainly on the Colossus, not on the charge lots. Despite that, Bunny moving in. Does move in. Will try to throw it down, trying to zone away. Tanking some of those shots. So far, good tank position. You see Bunny trying to cut Nice off from his own natural. He's trying to catch him off guard. We're trying to catch him out of position here. Wedging himself in between the bases. Second Colossus has arrived. Woodman's reset. I go off here on the Zelts. They'll take away from behind as well. Tank's going to be going down. He breaks through the tanks, and it looks like can he break through the bio army as well? Barely not, but there are a lot of Zealots, and Nice holds. Whew. Nice, he holds on. He cleans up the tanks, cleans up the Widow Mines. Doesn't get on top of the bio, and Bunny does retreat. Again, Bunny just doesn't have enough to break this position. Nowhere to Colossus. Immortals on the way. Behind this, Bunny, he did establish his third base as he was attacking his scans, looking for a fourth. Fourth has still not been taken, so Nice, he's behind here economically. He does need a fourth expansion. Does need it, doesn't have it. And Bunny's taking up. Bunny's taking up into double Viking production. Armories on the way. Ghost Academies as well for his Ghost production. So far, Bunny looking solid. And again, what's important is that he preserved the army. He didn't overextend. He didn't try to break his opponents and try to break the Colossus. Like, no, not at all. He saved everything. Bunny, he gets spotted. Nice, moving in towards the third. Bunny out of position. Nice, what can he get done? Doesn't quite get into the mineral line. Bunny, he reacts in time. Does react and takes out one of the Colossus. Barely gets one, the other does still stand strong. Marauders are stepping in, they're breaking through those Stalkers. The Colossus is exposed, he wants it! Up, can he get it? He can, 100%, it will go down. And without the Colossus, there's nothing left. Nothing here, the Stalkers, they do nothing. GG gets called, Nice is broken, and Bunny will take game number 1. Whew. GG. Bunny will take a lead in the series. Again, Nice, unfortunately, his initial opener did set him behind. On top of that, as Nice was defending against the initial tank push, we saw that Nice, he failed to expand during the defense. He failed to get a 4th base, so he did fall behind economically. His economy fell by the wayside. He got outscaled as the game went on, and he was basically all in. He was basically all in with his push. He lost everything. GG. GG, well played. Bunny does take a lead in the series, and now we are getting ready for game number 2. Let's go. Likewise, we are also getting ready here for not just the second series, but the rest of the bracket is progressing. True. Shout out to all the other English casters out there. I believe Steadfast is casting. I believe Chicken Man, Dave Testa as well. At times, I do see Enki joining in, and yeah, Enki also casting in Spanish as well. Let's go. So jump into that second game, and we'll be catching up on the bracket after this. We'll get there. We'll get there. Catch up on the brackets. As game 2 is going to be on El Dorado. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of El Dorado, we have the South Korean Terran player. The Red Terran, leading the series 1-0 for Team Falcons. It is Bunny. One game away from claiming the series, and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Taiwanese Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, returning from retiring essentially, still retired, still playing for fun. It is Nice. Those who are curious, Nice, he did retire last year, I want to say. I think it was around April. Nice, for a long time he was, I would say, he took the mantle from Haas as the best player in all of Taiwan, Hong Kong, in the Taiwan-Hong Kong region, and was a very strong competitor, 100%, especially in the OCE rest of Asia region as well. But last year he did announce his retirement because that Nice has been very inactive over the past year of play, but recently did come back to play in a couple of Open Cups every now and then. He also came back to streaming as well. I don't think he by any means is full-time or anything like that, but is playing every now and then. You know, he's still enjoying the game, enjoying StarCraft, enjoying this competitive aspect. I believe he's not dedicating as much time to improving and to practicing like he once did, but still does, you know, want to be involved in the scene in his own way, which we do appreciate. Do appreciate it. Much love to Nice. So now we're getting into our own game 2. And even though Nice isn't a full-time player anymore, he does still threaten some of these other big names, especially in PvP. We've seen Nice take maps off of Hero in recent times, for example. It's crazy. So now we are going to be calming things down to have our initial opener. We have our initial opener. Likewise, Bunny, once again, economic. It does go for a faster CC into a later gas geyser. This is actually very similar to the build that we saw last game. Likewise, the big difference though is that it is going to be a Reaper opener this time from Bunny, so he's more concerned with scouting. He does want to try to get a read on what his opponent is up to. I mean, already we had a crazy build last game, rushing into charge into 5 gateways. It was chaotic and it was very aggressive. So Bunny, he's a little bit more concerned and wants to make sure that he's aware of what is going on. Twilight counter opener out of Nice, checking Bunny's vision. Bunny, he did not scout. Complete. Bunny did not confirm. He's forced out. Behind this time, there's no add-on swap. Remember, last game, it was reactored Hellion into reactored Widowmine into an attempted mine drop. This time, no add-on swap here. We're keeping the reactor on the Marines, pumping out more and more bioarmy. So more Marines on the way. From here, we can go into a Marine drop. True, we can go into like a Widowmine Marine drop across the map, which has been fairly trendy amongst the Korean Terran players. Otherwise, we could just go for a Widowmine drop and just build up the Marine count over time. and preserve them back at home. Bunny does have options. Hallucination does scout the opener, does scout the add-ons. Saw the Widowmine as well, so nice. He is aware to be ready here for a mine drop. As Reaper does confirm at the Twilight Council, this time Blink. This time Blink is on the way. With extra gateways, and I believe we have a 3-gate Blink setup so far. Now, I don't expect any more than 3. 4-gate Blink can be very difficult to pull off in this map. The reason for this, as you can see, there's no way into the main, right? There's no way to blink from the third base into the main base like you can on other maps. You have to blink into the natural first, so this opener from Nice feels very safe. Most likely shouldn't make a War Prism with this and shouldn't move out across the map, but we'll see. We'll see how aggressive Nice plans on being. Meanwhile, Widowmine drop into the main base. Nice, he's aware. He does respond. Pulls away in time. Oh. So finally losing 1 probe. My time is denied. Oh, losing a 2nd probe as well. So far, acceptable losses here for Nice. So he defends well. He defends, he deflects, he holds on across the map or across the field. Does claim his 3rd. And as you can see here, he doesn't make the War Prism. Observer first. As we mentioned, like, this map just isn't really favored towards Blink Stalker aggression. So no War Prism, just Observers into maybe Defensive Immortal. Nice, playing it safe. And Bunny, likewise, securing himself. Now, the big next sign that we're looking for here for Bunny as he's getting his 3rd Rax is, does he get his 3rd CC or does he throw down 2 more Raxes? How aggressive is he going to be? How committed is he going to be? So far, Nice has been quite adamant with his hallucination scouts. Again, he's claiming his 3rd. Oh, this I was not expecting. Nice, now going for a Dark Shrine. Okay, cheeky maneuver here. Now, this is not designed to end the game or to kill, but is designed to get some damage done nonetheless. DTs that can be very annoying to deal with. Meanwhile, looks like a prism was made after the Observer. Nice, he's being aggressive across the map. He is applying some pressure, and of course this will allow Nice to warp in DTs across the map. True. So Dark Templar going to be available. I mean, there is a Raven back at home, so unless the Raven moves out to counterattack and to harass, there is going to be detection available here, even without the scan. Now, potentially we could see Nice try to snipe said Raven. We could see it. We already had a volley off earlier. The Raven was repaired. Drop into the main. You can see Nice is not warping in. Just poking on forward. Getting 1, 2, 3 SCL. Getting it to 4. 4 SCVs going down. Not bad. Oh my god. Jeez. Calm down. Aye, aye, aye. And while Nice is harassing in the main base while he's trying to get some damage done, Bunny doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He just moves out across the map instead. He commits. Raven is with the main army. A couple of hits on the Raven. There's a recall back home. There's a recall. Nice, he commits in with some Dark Templar. Do we get a scan in time? We do. We scan 1. The other, oh, gets locked down in the scan range. Very nice response here by Bunny. Cleans up both DTs, loses 2 SCVs. Now he can focus on his main push. I say that, another Dark Templar. Yeah, Bunny, he turns around. He turns around, he races back home, throws CC on location. Bunny, he doesn't keep going. Instead, Bunny, he will defend. And the game will continue. The game will continue from here. So far, this has not been worth it. Oof. As every Dark Templar has fallen, and they've barely gotten any damage. That was a big investment here from Nice, and it just didn't pay off. It just did not pay off. Bunny is in a much better position here, and that is reflected in the supplies. Bunny, he does have the larger army here as a result. The initial harassment just wasn't quite worth it. Bunny, he breaks out. And Nice, he's trying to warp in time. No splash damage. He has 2 immortals, he has some charge lots. Tanks getting position. I believe they're within range of the site defense. Even of the army. Yeah, shield batteries under fire. And just like the last time, ideally Bunny does want to wedge himself in between the bases. Force a worse fight. Nice setting up the surround. Let's go. Zealous from behind. From the south. Stalkers on the right hand side as well. We come in for the full surround. And Bunny, can he take this? He will shut down the Zealots at least. Tanks, they do try to target fire on the Stalkers. They shut down the Zealots and now we can just stim in. Yeah, he stims on in. The Immortals are exposed. There are just so many Marauders. And nice, he can't fight this head on. He can't fight this. Not like this. Oh, Zealots do come in just in time. Whew. But GG gets called. Drop into the main base at the same time. Nice, he is broken. And Bunny, he'll break through and take the series 2-0. GG. Whew. GG, well played, Bunny. He will claim the series that will advance on into the next round. Again, nice. He was trying to be cheeky. Remember, game 1, 5-gate charge. It was a crazy build with a proxy. Did fall in its face. Game 2, TTs also didn't really do much damage, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but both of these initial openers from Nice did set him behind because he didn't do enough damage with them, and they're also delaying everything else. They're delaying tech, they're delaying upgrades, they're delaying bases, they're delaying economy. There are other things that are delayed in favor of taking up in such a way, and it just wasn't quite worth it in the end. GG. GG, well played. Bunny looking solid, did keep up every time, and Bunny does advance on. He will advance on here into the next round, and the question becomes, where are we headed next? Where are we following Bunny, or who are we following Bunny into? Exclamation mark B in the chat.